What does it truly mean to be spiritually blind, unable to see God's reality, his power, and his truth? In 2 Kings 6:15-20, we are told a true and powerful story. And the servant of the man of God rose early and went out, and there it was, an army with horses and chariots surrounding the city. And his attendant said to him, "Alas, my master, what shall we do?" And he said, "Do not fear, for they who are with us are more than they who are with them." And Elisha, the successor to the prophet Elijah, prayed, "O Jehovah, open his eyes so he can see." Suddenly the servant's eyes are opened. Whoa, the mountain? It's blazing horses and chariots of fire everywhere surrounding Elisha. The Syrians rush down, but Elisha prays again, "Strike them with blindness." Instantly God blinds them, just as Elisha said. This is power, this is faith in action. Then Elisha said to them, "Listen, this is not the way. This is not the city. Follow me. I'll bring you to the man you're looking for." And he leads them right into Samaria. When they arrive, Elisha shouts, "O Jehovah, open the eyes of these men so they can see." Instantly, God opens their eyes, and they realize they're in the middle of Samaria, located in Israel. Whoa. Let's pause and analyze this real event. Elisha's servant saw only the Syrian army and panicked. "Alas, my master, what shall we do?" But Elisha, with spiritual sight, remained calm, seeing beyond the visible. Pray for divine sight. Elisha didn't ask for rescue. He prayed, "Lord, open my servant's eyes that he may see." True faith asks for vision, not to escape danger. Seeing with divine eyes, suddenly the servant saw the mountain flaming with horses and chariots of fire surrounding Elisha, proving God's unseen power to be greater than any enemy. Even in hopeless moments, his protection never fails. Without Christ, we are utterly blind. Elisha prayed again, and instantly God struck the Syrian army with blindness, a divine confusion that stripped their earthly power of all strength. This was true spiritual warfare, the enemy rendered powerless by the mighty hand of God. Behold God's sovereignty. Elisha, a single prophet led by the hand of God, marched an entire army straight into Samaria. One man, guided by God's divine power, outmaneuvered and blinded the army of a whole nation. Spiritual blindness exposed. The Syrian army's condition was the very image of all who rise against God, consumed by pride, blind to spiritual truth, and oblivious to the danger at their feet. One command opened their eyes, unveiling Christ's unmatched divinity and absolute power. The lesson is clear. Fear sees only the enemy, but faith sees the armies of heaven. Only when our eyes are open do we see God's true reality. Christ's power is greater than every force on earth. In the end, Elisha sent the Syrians back unharmed, showing us that the true fear belongs not to men, but to God alone. Philippians 4:13 reminds us, "I am able to do all things in him who empowers me."